lot of people question the San Diego County governor's endorsement of Kelly Martinez for San Diego County Sheriff, and it's not hard to see why, and it can be confusing, as she's endorsed by Nathan Fletcher and Todd, Gloria. But the recent debate between Martinez and Hemmerling just shows why Martinez is the better choice.
But first, hey, a whole lot of companies are frustrated with their website. It looks old, it's out of date, and it's not getting customers. Well, Sage Tree gets it. Since 2005, Sage Tree has been helping companies with websites that look great, work great, and get leads. Stop being frustrated by your website and get one that you're proud to share. Contact Sage Tree today to get a website that makes the phone ring. Getting started is real easy. Call 866-728-9100. That's 866-728-9100. Get your website fixed today. Hey, Action Jackson, don't you have a couple shout-outs?
Oh.
Some of the listeners?
Shout-outs?
Yes.
Who are they?
The shout-outs are G23 and Mike White.
Oh, right.
G23 and Mike White.
Thanks for listening. We sure appreciate it.
Awesome job, man.
All right.
So we were going to talk about the sheriff's debate. We kind of covered that already. It was it was fairly interesting, though, that John Hemmerling, the Republican, accused or basically criticized Kelly Martinez.
Well, I want to go back to Kelly Martinez.
Well, he said that she was a tool of the gun lobby.
Well, if she's a tool of the gun lobby, why is Nathan Fletcher endorsing her?
Well, it's got nothing to do with guns. He endorsed her because the Democratic Party endorsed Dave Myers.
Really?
And Dave Myers is a loon.
Well, no, I get that.
And
also Fletcher doesn't even want him.
That's how bad he is. So it wasn't like they
up.
sat down and said, "I'm going to sit here and go, issue by issue." It's that Dave Myers it's so
the package is flawed.
He's extremely flawed. I can't emphasize. I've never seen people so, and he really just in the last 2 years has taken this enormous. I don't even want to call it a left turn. I mean, it's such it's
off the cliff,
an extreme, off the cliff.
There you go. Well,
so they said,
it makes perfectly good sense because I know we've talked to this guy. If Nathan Fletcher doesn't vote for his own party, this guy, then that tells you everything.
Well, okay. So Nathan Fletcher's on the County Board of Supervisors,
right?
And the County Board of Supervisors, they're the ones that provide the funding for the Sheriff's Department,
right?
So that they've had direct contact with Kelly Martinez because they're working with the command staff, the sheriff, and of course he was already preparing Kelly Martinez to be the next sheriff.
Right.
So that's why he knows her
better,
directly. Anyway, it wasn't just Nathan. It was, Todd, Gloria.
Well, yeah,
it was
Todd, Gloria.
A bunch of elected Democrats who said, wow, our party made an enormous, extreme mistake. We're going to step up and we're just going to endorse.
Have you ever seen that happen before?
I'll be honest with you. I wish the Republicans would do it more. Democrats, I tend not to agree with many of their stances on things, but I got to tell you, they're way better at standing up for things than Republicans could even dream of being.
That's true.
Republicans have no backbone. They have no plan. They're totally reactionary. And Democrats go, hey, you know what? This is what we believe. We're going to stand up for it.
Right. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Now,
and they're in unity.
Yeah, they're in unity. And the things they believe and stand up for, I don't always agree with. In fact, I rarely agree with.
Right.
I tend to agree with Republicans a little bit. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but I tend to agree with Republicans a little more often. But at least they stand up.
I know. Yeah, no.
At least they stand up.
I agree.
So it's but to answer your question, no, it's extremely rare. That's how extremely horrible Dave Myers is. Right. And for Hemmerling to not just, accept it's not like, so Dave Myers came out and endorsed Hemmerling because he's mad. He got beat. He thought he wanted to be the next sheriff. So he endorsed Hemmerling. And it's not like Hemmerling just kind of said, hey, gee, thanks for the endorsement. John Hemmerling is now bragging about Dave Myers endorsing him. And Dave Myers wrote this whole op-ed saying, hey, she spent all this time improving the CCW program. She's horrible. And she's accepting an endorsement from San Diego County gun owners who they're involved in a lawsuit that's against the city because the city stopped the ability for people to home manufacture firearms. There were multiple things in his list of complaints against Kelly Martinez that had to do with the Second Amendment, and Hemmerling is he published this op-ed saying, "Hey, look, I got this great endorsement. Vote for me." I mean, it couldn't be more clear. It couldn't be more clear that Kelly Martinez, if you care at all about the Second Amendment, if you care at all about competence,
And if you like the CCWs flowing the way they're flowing,
and if you like CCWs flowing the way they're flowing, Kelly Martinez is clearly the person. And if you don't believe me, if you don't think, if you're saying, well, Mike, I don't believe you that Kelly Martinez is the pro Second Amendment person. All right, well then believe John Hemmerling, because he's also, the one basically saying that she's the pro Second Amendment candidate.
Right.
It's not just me.
That's his...
It's John Hemmerling, which is completely asinine.
No.
Anyway, we've kind of talked about that a lot. One thing I want to talk about is a couple years ago, California Assembly Bill 173 was passed, and it required the state, the Department of Justice, the California Department of Justice, to share personal identifying information of gun owners in California and ammunition buyers with non-law enforcement, non-government agencies. So that would be like UC Davis. Let's say UC Davis wants to study, how can we stop gun violence?
Right.
And they'd come up with some skewed, horrible, well, we need to take guns away from people, right?
Go figure.
So the state is saying, hey, Department of Justice, all this information that you gather from gun buyers and ammunition buyers, you have to turn that over so that they can study on how to take guns away from people. And
Virtually.
So we are plaintiffs, San Diego County gun owners, we're plaintiffs in it's the Barba versus Bonta case, where we basically said, hey, look, this isn't even, it goes way beyond Second Amendment at this point. This is about privacy. This is about decency, for God's sake. This is about the safety of gun owners. So we actually stood up. The lead plaintiff, Barba, she is actually a San Diego County gun owners member. We're plaintiffs. San Diego County gun owners is a plaintiff. We're working with Firearms Policy Coalition, and this is a major lawsuit that we're a part of, helping to defend the privacy and the rights of gun owners. Well, last week, October 14th, Judge, I don't know how to say her name, Catherine Bacal, Bacal, she issued a preliminary injunction, which is awesome. We got the injunction. And she, by the way, doing a little research on her, it's not like she was, she wasn't appointed by, Reagan. She's not, but she gave us the injunction. She gave us the injunction, and it's really, truly, that in and of itself is a huge victory. Now, it doesn't always guarantee that we're going to win, but that's it's a right step in the right direction.
Stop the process.
Stop the process.
That's the key.
Stop the process for now. But, gun owners, I know how frustrating it is. We never seem to get the injunction. You know what I mean? Boom. We just got it. We just got the injunction. This is huge news. If you're a member of San Diego County gun owners, you're a plaintiff in this case as well. You should be extremely proud. You should be extremely proud of what we're doing here. And it feels good to win. I know how easy it is to be down on,
David versus Goliath.
Yeah. It always, it's like, gosh, when are we going to start winning? Well, now.
Yeah.
That's when we're going to start winning. Now we're winning.
Right.
San Diego County gun owners, we got the injunction there.
It takes perseverance, too. It takes how many years you've been doing this?
7 years.
And that's, folks, I'm just telling you, if you deal with legalities and courts at any length of time, it takes about that much time to get it to maybe an area that works. Because if it didn't, you'd have gave up. And you don't ever want to give up.
Yep. He's the director of legal operations for Firearms Policy Coalition, was quoted as saying, today's ruling reinforces what FPC has been arguing all along, that you needn't be forced to open your front door to immoral government intrusion in order to exercise your fundamental rights.
I love it.
And FPC, of course, other plaintiffs, Second Amendment Foundation, California Gun Rights Foundation, San Diego County gun owners, Orange County gun owners, and Inland Empire gun owners, all plaintiffs in this case.
Starting to be a force.
Isn't this awesome?
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Remember, it was just you.
It was never just me.
Yes, it was you with your shield up, holding up.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop the onslaught.
I remember that.
They're not taking my guns.
I remember that day.
I know. You used to shoot back then.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I used to remember you'd come in every day. Oh, yeah, I shot here. I shot there. I shot this.
I used to actually go to ranges and pull triggers.
I was going to say, when's the last time?
Now I just go to ranges.
I don't pull any triggers.
I don't really pull any triggers.
Oh, you pulled her finger, but that's as far as.
Alicia said she was going to teach me how to shoot. That made me feel good.
Oh, yeah?
Guns are scary.
You think you can teach him something?
It's a big challenge.
I know. That's
try.
what I'm saying, too. Do you like indoor or outdoor?
Well, that depends on what I'm doing. If I'm working on pistols, I like indoor.
Yeah.
But if shotguns, if I'm
Yeah, but you see, you're thinking of a specific. I'm just saying shooting in general.
I like indoor.
What about you, Alicia?
To be honest with you.
Depends on the outside weather. Bit of a princess. I like the air conditioning.
Okay.
She's what you'd call indoorsy.
I think so. I think you're absolutely.
You're not a princess. I've seen you sweating and getting dirty.
Maybe.
Who said princesses don't sweat?
Yeah, Princess Leia sweated,
Darn right.
Just a bit.
I guess.
And then that other princess where that prince came over and gave her a kiss. She started sweating. But I digress.
Anyway, be very, very proud.
Yeah.
Join San Diego
Yeah.
County gun owners. Join Inland Empire gun owners. Join Orange County gun owners. And join Firearms Policy Coalition. A lot of
Right.
people ask, hey, how do you guys work with other Second Amendment organizations? And I'll tell you, our relationship with Firearms Policy Coalition is hand in glove. Those guys are absolutely wonderful. We both play different positions on the field,
Mm-hmm.
and we play them well.
Absolutely.
And
Takes a team to make it happen.
that's right.
All right.
Takes a village. That's what Hillary Clinton used to say, Dave.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.